This is your way of getting attention.
That's really mean, Mr. Jefferson. You just don't get it. Just leave me alone.
You have to talk to me, Kate.
Why? So you can't help me?
I'm trying, but you have to understand my position.
Why?
Shit.
You don't understand mine. Nobody does.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Jefferson.
I'm only bothered when you avoid turning in photos. But you know this. So what can I do for you, Max?
Just between you and me, I'm worried about Kate Marsh.
That's no secret. Word on the street is that you and Kate had a little confrontation with our security chief yesterday.
I stepped in between David Madsen barking all up in Kate's face about something. She doesn't deserve that.
Of course not. Mr. Madsen isn't the most gentle soul. Do you have proof he instigated the situation?
My word isn't good enough? The one time I choose not to take a picture.
Always take the shot. My #1 rule of photography. And Max,
Yeah, that's...
I promise this matter is being discussed by the faculty. I assume you know about this viral video?
Like... Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but the whole, like, always take the shot thing, like, it's telling that he would feel that way, but, like, it's not necessarily true, and it's not like something that the game wants you to feel like is true always necessarily, but, like, it's annoying, but, like, typical that he, like, wouldn't, like, just believe her.
Kate is freaked out by all of this. She can't do homework while she's being tormented on a daily basis.
What if Kate brought this on herself? She means well, but maybe she doth protest too much. She seems like she's holding back the truth.
Fuck
Have you
this
talked to
dude,
her?
seriously. Like, one of the worst men in video games, and that is saying something. Like, I wonder who my, like, least favorite male character in this game is. Like, a lot of them suck, but if I had to say, like, who I hate the most, I think it would probably be him. Like, it's hard to beat Jefferson.
Yes, I talked to her on the phone today. She
Like,
needs
him
friends
being
and
like,
support
she
now.
doth protest too much. Like,
I just don't want Kate Marsh to become the next Rachel
Really?
Amber.
Rachel Amber? What does she have to do with Kate?
oh, you
With
know
all her
all
missing
too
persons
well what
posters
Rachel
around,
Amber
it's
has to do with
hard
Kate,
not to
you
think of her.
motherfucker.
I miss Rachel too. But think about yourself, Max. Principal Wells told me about what you said happened in the bathroom.
That was private.
That was a private conversation. Not that I wouldn't tell
I
you.
mean, I
This
wasn't
is a
going
serious
to.
accusation, Max.
So you don't believe me? I would never make something like this up.
I hope so, Max. But it's easy to point fingers. If Mr. Madsen claims you might be a pot dealer as he did, should I believe him?
Listen, should I...
Excuse me, Max. Hello?
Dude tried to claim she was a
Yes?
pot dealer after his whole bullshit
hold on.
about, like, I don't want
I
to
have
fight
to
with
take
anyone
this,
anymore.
so just
like,
go into class and
like-
I'll be there soon.
Anyways. Yeah, we missed Firewalk with me and the sign outside.
Make me beautiful, Hayden. Vogue. Vogue. Vogue.
Dana, you are out of control. Turn left.
She
then
probably has permission to take that
show me
photo,
love.
but
Had
oh
it,
well.
Taylor.
This is another one of those instances of Max being, like, voyeuristic and kind of creepy and not really, like, respecting, like, the consent and autonomy of her subjects.
I'm kind of doing something now, Max.
Yeah, I can tell. Just wanted to see if I could talk to you.
That's a great sketch of Dana. Daniel is the real deal.
Okay. Chat. They can pay Frank or they could spend their money on bullets. So true. War Storm Madness. Is there an option where Chloe doesn't make it out of the track? I hope not. No, if you run out of time, I think it just does the thing where it freezes and, like, grays out and then you have to rewind. A day out for these guys. Play with a gun, get threatened by a criminal, almost get killed by a train. Just a normal day, fun activities to bond over. Yeah, literally. Like, God, this game. It's just so much, but I love it. Jefferson is the worst, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Can I talk to Daniel? No? No? Okay.
No time to talk, Max. Posing in progress.
I love her. I love her. She's iconic.
Dana is ready for her 15 minutes of fame.
Do you think Max will be pissed we're sitting at her desk?
Oh, I'm sure she'll... Better be quiet, Victoria. We have a master snitch and liar here.
Did you think we were best friends forever or something?
Not at all, Victoria.
Nope.
Max is such an attention whore.
You would know. Can I sit down now?
Oh, please do. Take a selfie of this moment.
Yeah, Max, so I won't forget you.
Assholes.
The absolute worst. Like, yeah, everyone is the way they are for a reason, blah, blah, blah. But, like, just, they both suck so much. Like, they just suck.
Okay, why is David taking photos of Kate? Now this is so wrong and weird.
Instead of, yeah, actually, like intervening and talking to her and trying to, like, help her, he's just, like, taking pictures of her. Like, it's the fucking worst.
What up, Max?
Hey, Warren.
I saw Kate earlier and her eyes were puffy from crying.
Kate has a lot on her plate.
I didn't know what to say and she didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I know you love me, but if you're not in this class, beat it. Everybody else, please sit
Maybe
down.
I'll see
We
you
have a lot
later.
to cover today, and so little time as usual. I see all the usual suspects here. Anybody seen Kate Marsh?
I think everybody has seen Kate Marsh by now. She's not feeling good.
Sounds like you're giggling about a video gone viral. Maybe it involves a student or a friend. I wonder how it would feel to have false images of yourself shot
And now
all over the
he's,
world
like,
for people to judge.
Trying to moralize
Usually-
to them, like, after he was just like, oh, maybe she does protest too much. Like, fucking, oh god, just the absolute worst. The absolute worst. Okay. Max, the boss with the gun, marry me. Illegal in Oregon for now. Fuck that shit, elope. The fact that, like, gay marriage was illegal in Oregon in 2013, like, that's wild to me. Like, cause, like, I'm Canadian, so, like, sometimes, like, I remember that, like, gay marriage wasn't legal, like, in the US, like, all throughout the country, like, until, like, 2015. And I'm like, holy shit, that's wild. Like, just, it's so bizarre to me. But, like, I mean, like, it's not entirely unsurprising, because, like, I'm not unaware of, like, how fucking homophobic people are, but, like, it's just, yeah, it's just something I forget sometimes. Because I think, like,
No
gay marriage
smartphones
has
in
been
class,
legal
Max.
in Canada since,
Put
like,
that away.
2003, I think, or maybe 2005. I'm not
People
sure.
need something to judge, so they never take a good look at themselves. We can thank reality TV for some of that.
Oh
In
god,
the
this.
end, we can only blame
He's so
ourselves for
annoying.
participating. Speaking of participation, there are a few souls here who have yet to enter a photo in the contest. Like Max Caulfield, for example. Who I know can't wait to enter, right? I'm sure you read the syllabus like it was a Harry Potter book, so you must know today we're studying chiaroscuro. That beautiful word about the contrast between light and dark. The shadow play that gives photography.
It's cool that Mr. Jefferson published his own little book of photo tips.
Visual power. It's basic yin and yang. Black and white images are effective precisely because of their contrast. Although we don't technically see in manga.
Yo! Some crazy shit is going down in the girls' dorm!
Zachary,
Check it!
do not come into my class like that ever again. Listen, everybody remain seated. Dismissed.
real? Bitch flipped out!
I didn't think she was that messed up.
Here we go. Once again, guys, I know I like mentioned the content warnings and like the command for content warnings at the beginning of the stream, but like huge content warning for suicide and suicidal ideation.
Who is that up there?
She can't die. She can't. Not again. Not now. I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again. Keep going, Max. You can do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is one of the first major signs of like her power, like not being infinite and taking like a really strong toll on her body. And like it's interesting because we see that with like Daniel's power too in Life is Strange 2. Like it takes him a lot of like mental effort to be able to use it, especially like to lift like extremely heavy things. But what's weird is like with Alex's power, it doesn't really seem to be the same way. Like it doesn't really seem to have like the same like effect on her.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me! I will jump!
Okay. I'm right here. Kate, please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
You matter, and not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours, and we can get through this together. Let me help.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
Of course I worry. You're my friend, Kate.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone. I always feel like you really listen.
Kate, please trust me. Come stand by me, okay? I can help you now. I know I can. This morning I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
That's your story now. How can I trust you? What about this morning when I needed help?
The way this scene is edited is a little janky with like stuff that you did right versus stuff that you did wrong and stuff, and the way it like adds up and like the way it's edited together, like it's a little disconjointed in places. Gathering proof.
Kate, I'm gathering proof that Nathan Prescott drugged you. And you're not the only victim. So you have to help me take Nathan down.
Nathan Prescott? That makes sense. He's a scumbag. You have proof now?
Soon. Then straight to the police.
I mean,
think of it like we're cleansing Blackwell.
You do have my back, Max. That's the first time I've felt hopeful in a week.
Good. We all need to have each other's backs. So, I want you to come with me now. Please. You don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm horny on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
Okay, none of these options are good. but this is actually the correct
Kate,
answer.
this is our chance to beat the bullies. That's the only way we can win against them.
Can we really, Max? I don't believe in miracles anymore either.
Now I do. You're part of the reason why. If you come down with me, I can tell you more.
You're such a good person, Max. Even if you're full of crap. But I'll come with you. You're my friend.
Forever. Can we hug on it?
No! Nobody cares about me!
Yeah, like,
Nobody.
that's like so weird. It's like that shift. Your father.
Kate, I saw that card from your father. You can count on him. He clearly loves you without question.
Dad does care, even though I hurt him. He's the only one I know who believes in me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life.
Excuse me? Excuse me. The way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life. Yeah, because it totally wasn't literally just Max when everyone else stood there and did nothing. That sends me. Oh my god. Okay. I wish they hadn't put this in the game. It's probably my biggest criticism of it. What, like, you having to talk Kate off the roof? Yeah, it's, I mean, like, I get it, because, like, the game's trying to teach you, that, like, your choices and have consequences, and look, what you do adds up, and it matters, and also, like, you can't always undo everything with your powers, and sometimes you can't always, like, fix everything by, like, you know, getting, like, a do-over to, like, try it over and over again until you get it right. And also, like, the themes of, like, you know, gender violence and mental health issues and all that stuff. And, I mean, like, and the contrast between Kate and Chloe, I think, is really interesting. But, yeah, like, the whole, like, you having to, like, pick the right options to essentially talk Kate off the ledge, like, it's just, it's really, I don't love it. But eventually Daniel gets scary powerful in Life is Strange 2. Yeah, he does get scary powerful, but, like, it weighs on him. Like, when he uses his powers, like, he, like, physically, like, he collapses afterwards. Like, when he, like, blows apart the border and he's, like, taking down those cops and stuff. He, like, it takes a lot, like, out of him, like, physically, you can tell. But, like, I guess compared to Max, like, he seems stronger, like, because, like, he's not getting, like, nosebleeds and shit. I think it's implied more because, because Max's power is, like, messing with, like, the fabric of the universe and time, whereas, like, Daniel's just, like, manipulating matter, which I guess is less of, like, I don't know what the word is, but it's less intense, it's less involved, it's less messy, and it requires less effort. But I don't know. Let's choose stressful. Yeah, it is. It's really stressful. Now back to the administrator, twit-in-chief. Yeah, literally. God.
Of course, you're quite the hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero. As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has
literally
assisted
told
you in
you
class.
point
you
blank
should have
what
known
was
something
happening and what
amiss.
was going on and that she needed help.
Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the roof with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
Usually blame Nathan in this situation because, like, Nathan does play a big part in it, and, like, I don't think blaming Jefferson here really makes much of a difference.
All I know is that Kate was at a party and Nathan dosed her. She got wasted and kissed some boys on a viral video without a clue.
I dosed her? Without a clue. Have you seen the video?
Whatever. Kate was loaded and
You're a
playing the
liar.
field.
You told Kate you took her to the emergency room.
I said I was going to take her to the ER. She sobered up eventually.
Bullshit. Something happened to her and you know it. How about we talk about you waving a gun in the girls'
Hey,
bathroom?
that's total slander. I could sue you and this school so fast. I already have a personal lawyer.
Careful, Mr. Prescott. I've been told of this alleged gun incident, and I have to admit that the video in question was sent to me by multiple sources.
Including me.
And since
The way
Mr.
she just, like,
Prescott
feels
does
the need
appear
to weigh in
prominently
there
the
when
video
it,
and
like,
was
offers
responsible
absolutely
for the
nothing.
party,
Makes me
I have
laugh.
no choice but to suspend
Like,
him
good job,
until
David.
further notice.
Whatever. See you in court.
I love how you can still see the
Excuse me.
scratch marks on his...
I think
You can still see the scratch marks on his cheek from where, like, Max scratched him in the last episode, because that would take a while to heal. That's something that the remaster fixed, I think. That's a really nice detail.
Max and Nathan need a break before we grill them further. A friend and student just tried to kill herself. They don't need this forum right now.
Yes, I'm kind of devastated right now. I'd like to be with my family.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
Well, I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting
What?
the police with further inquiries. I know this has been
I
a
told
stressful
you point
day.
blank, like,
I wish I had the power to change it all for the better.
I wish I had the power to
So
change it
thank
all
you
for
for
the
coming
better. The other lack of responsibility, like, yes, I, the principal, clearly have no way to, like, fix this. I couldn't possibly have prevented this. I couldn't possibly have ever seen this coming. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, we're not gonna get, oh my god. I forget what it's called, but, Mount Washington. I can't remember if it's, like, the song name or
slow
the...
motion
you know.
as I grabbed her hand.
Hang on. 1 second. I don't mean to interrupt you, Warren. Well, actually, I kind of do, but in the meantime... Yeah, Mount Washington by Local Natives. Mount Washington by Local Natives. That's the song that plays at the end of this episode. We're not going to get to hear it. It's one of my favorite songs that makes me so sad. And his sidekick Security Twit, and also Photo Twit and Rich Boy Twit. All of the twits of the apocalypse have gathered. Literally! All of them should be fired with extreme prejudice. Literally! So true, Steve.
And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite.
Yeah, and like
Look
the
at
themes
me.
of like,
I'm a
once
mess.
again,
You're
coming back to
glowing.
themes of
Seriously, a
like
human
heroism
halo.
and like
I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
people calling
I'm
her a
so
hero.
worried about Kate. She did try to kill herself. All over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it.
Just 1.5 times.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
Just don't put your arm around her. God.
I believe you, Warren.
So annoying.
I'll believe anything this week.
Oh, yes, the sound of silence. I can watch the turn off my hands now. That's interesting. Victoria crying over what happened with Kate, and like that look on Nathan's face, like he almost looks human there. Like, I mean, of course he's human, like, but like he looks remorseful and like kind of like a person, more like a person. And like, yeah, I get it. That's the point of this whole game. But like, it's just, yeah, it's a lot. There she is. She's alive. Chloe, my girl. That shot of the sunset is so beautiful. Let's find out what's going on together. There's Kate's folder. Alright, that's episode 2 in the bag. I feel like that was really quick. Like, this is going by really fast. It will pass, then he will be David again. Oh, you mean like, yeah. Alright, you told Kate to wait for more proof, 53%. Yeah, that's a majority. But just barely. You answered Kate's call, 82%. You tried to shoot Frank, 51%. That's barely the majority. You saved Kate's life, 71%. That's a majority. Most people blame Nathan, 66%. You didn't water your plant, 43%, because I did that in the first episode. You helped Alyssa, 65%. You erased the link to Kate's video, 92%. You weren't friendly with Taylor, 45%. Yeah, because, like, I don't care. You rejected Warren's invitation, 29%. Why is everyone accepting Warren's invitation, but then, like, romancing Chloe? Maybe they just mean it in, like, a platonic way, but I don't think that's how the game means it. You wrote a message, 60%. You didn't tamper with the rail tracks, 70%. You didn't gain entry to the Vortex Club party because I don't give a shit, 45%. It's just barely not the majority. You didn't help Warren because I rewound, that's 50-50. because it counts for people who like also did it and then rewound. You told on David to Mr. Jefferson 53%. Okay, cool. We're not going to start chaos theory. And yeah, thank you so much for coming to this stream.